Hello, everyone. We're back again with the challenge, season 38, episode 2. All right. Last time we had who went home? I can't quite. Was a married couple, Sam and Kayla. Right. Sam and Kayla went home. Last time it was Tori and Devin. Tori and Devin that sent them home. And right after that, we had two more players joining the game, which was Bananas and Nani. Bananas and Nani joined the game after that. Bananas, very good player in the game. He looks like he's lighting his load on the steroids a little bit. Looks like he stopped taking a little bit of that stuff because he's not what he used to be, but he's probably still on the juice, judging by the distended stomach area. But hey, he's still good at the game. Nani has always been terrible at this game. I'm not sure why she keeps playing, but you can still say the same about what's the other dude's name? Nelson. Nelson's also terrible at this game, mostly because he's dumb. But it is what it is. Now we come to Bananas and Nani come into the game. Nani learns that her girlfriend is gone from the game. I'm not even sure what happened. They never explained what happened with that. Maybe some sort of family issue, or maybe one of them broke one of the rules or something like that. Who knows? They're removed. So come into the game. Bananas is greeting everyone. Then he says to Turbo, "Oh, you're here. I'm surprised you haven't killed anyone yet," as a joke. And Turbo, being Turbo, took offense to that, and he got very defensive and started making threats to go down into elimination with him, like he did with everyone. He pretty much threatens to take everyone into elimination. I don't know why he does that. I guess years of being a movie star in, what is it, Turkey, and just thinking he's the baddest guy around, and no one actually trying to fight him must be pretty frustrating, because he trains in martial arts and he does action movies, and it's just like, your life is not that. You have to live real life, and in real life, you're not that guy. No one's fighting you. You're not battling off bad guys. It's like, you're a joke. And it must strain on him every day. He's just looking for a fight. Or he's on steroids and it's muddling his brain. Either way, not very good at the social aspect of the game. So he took offense. All right. And then Nani, of course, God, this is why I hate players like that. She comes in and right away with the freaking victim, feel sorry for me, drama, nonsense, telenovela bullshit, where she lost her mom. I guess that is sad. I get it. I don't know your mom. I personally don't care, but lots of people care about other people's personal lives like that. I would be sad if my mom passed. I certainly wouldn't burden other people with it, and I certainly wouldn't be upset if other people didn't give a shit because they didn't know her. But it is what it is. She obviously brings up her mom, and her mom's name meant war, and now she's a warrior. It's like every goddamn time you're on the show, you create a bullshit excuse and a bullshit reason why you're going to be a fighter and why you're strong. And it's like, you suck. You're not good. The difference between people that are good and people that are terrible isn't that they didn't have a reason and they weren't emotionally charged up enough. Just get better. Just get better at stuff instead of just psyching yourself up. So she did that. All right. So we come to the first challenge. Well, the challenge, and then they're going to have the elimination. But here's the challenge right here. So we have Horatio, I believe his name is, and basic white girl. And the first challenge here is that they're gonna have to jump off this platform, going separate ways. She's gonna go that way, he's gonna go that way, and he's gonna have an identical little thing over here, like she does here. He's gonna have another one on the other side. So they have to swim over, and there's gonna be a ladder at the bottom there that you have to swim over to, climb up on top of this this thing, and he's gonna have to do the same on the other side, and then jump over to this platform right here. As you can see, the platform is tilted towards that side because obviously they expect the guys to get there first and get on the platform and then lower it to the other side so the girls can jump over. So to jump over, you're gonna have to grab this rope here and then swing over to this platform. And this platform has a rope on it right there. So you just gotta have to jump over, grab the rope, and just climb up towards the center to balance it. And as long as it balances in the middle, that purple spot here or pink spot here, as soon as it levels up with this pole and both people are on the platform, that's the end of it. All right, so right away, Horatio kills this. He kills this challenge. He swims over, he gets there really fast, he gets to the top, jumps over, zooms to the top there. Didn't break a sweat. He's pretty athletic. I like that. Good job. Her, not so much. Basic white girl gets up there, had to catch her breath, being basic, gets there. He lowered the platform for her. She took her time. She grabbed the rope. She held on to it and breathing heavy. Finally, she swings over and she gets on the other side, and that eat up a lot of time. I mean, he was on that platform for as long as it took her to get all the way over there. Like it's basically she could have started here and he would have already been on the platform before she even gets anywhere. So that ate up a lot of time, even though he did well. They went first, they did well, but she freaking killed his time. So, I didn't expect them to win. The next couple of people all fell in the water. Well, the ladies fell in the water. Some of the guys fell in the water. I think most notable guys to fall in the water would be, what the hell's the name of that big dude? I can't remember his name, but I know he has a big ego, but he jumped and he hit the platform and he fell in the water. Nelson didn't fall, but he almost fell, but his partner fell in the water, so they didn't go anywhere. After that, a series of losers, and then Nani and Johnny went. They made it pretty good. Horatio was faster than Johnny, but Nani was definitely faster than basic white girl, so they're probably gonna have a faster time. Then after that, the next ones to then after that, they brought back Casey and her brother Kenny, I think. I'm just guessing because parents like to rhyme their kids' names, so I assume his name is Kenny. And so they brought them back. I don't know what happened, why they left in the first place. So they brought them back, and Casey's obviously happy to see her girlfriend Nani, and they hugged and whatever. They went through. They did pretty well. They're pretty even athletically, so I don't know how good that was for them, but yeah. But in the I think that was it. I think those three are the only ones that made it. Turbo went through. He wasn't the most graceful. Let's just say his girlfriend, or whoever the girl he was playing with, Tamara, I think her name is. She swam over to the platform and got up on the platform faster than he did. He did a front flip into the water. She swam faster than him, get up on the platform faster than him. But when it came to jumping over, he leveled the platform up so that she could get a straight jump, which is dumb. The platform is not solid, so you don't want to jump on it straight off. So he did that, and then she swings over to get there, and she tried to land straight on her legs, but the platform obviously sinks, and she swings back because she didn't let go. She swings back, kicked off the little the floating thing, whatever that platform is, kicked off that and swing back, and the platform is straight up. Turbo literally lifted up the platform like this, and the platform went down, he lifted up, she swing back, and then just hit her face right into it. And and then she grabs onto the rope that's hanging off the platform as she's falling. So she has two ropes. She has a rope that she's swinging in, and the rope that's on the platform. She's grabbing both of them. And Turbo's trying to lift the platform back up. I don't know why he's doing that. He should just let it swing down so that then she could just climb up. But he tries to lift it back up, I guess to help her, and then she falls right out into water. So they DQ'd. I don't know what the hell's going on. So that happens. So the come down to the winners, it was between the people that actually made it, and because everyone else DQ'd except for three people, except for three teams. And the winners was Johnny and Nanny, simply because the winner could be Horatio and Basic White Girl, but Basic White Girl is basic. So Nanny and Johnny wins. So they get to decide who is going to go in to elimination. But the thing is, the last elimination, because they found out from Laurel, the last elimination, the other Johnny, who won, he decided that he's going to announce to everyone that the rookies are working together as he sent people in. So since he announced that, now the vets are now on the defensive end. Johnny and Nani being vets, now they want to protect themselves by getting rid of the rookies. So they chose. Before that there was a whole thing when Nani, she was friends with Turbo because they worked together in the previous season where Turbo actually won. Was it the season that he won? No, I think that was the season he got kicked off. I can't remember. But she went up to him and she was like, I'm hearing from everyone that you want to go into elimination. She was trying to help him out. But as soon as she said that, he was just like, okay, then just send me in. And she was like, no, listen to me. I'm hearing that everyone says that you want to go in. I'm just asking you if you want to go. And he's like, no, send me in. He's just like getting defensive. And he only has one mode, is either he's going at you or he's not talking to you. And I don't know why. That seems silly. Turbo is very childish. I think he's not very bright, and the only way he knows how to be is either black or white. He's just like, either he's going forward and he's ignoring all the nuances because he can't figure them out, or he's just, I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't understand why he acts like that. It's kind of crazy. So they went through this whole argument where she's trying to help him and he's not listening, and he's trying to walk away and he's telling her to send him in. And she's getting frustrated and she's yelling, and it was stupid. So they had that big blowout. So when it comes to choosing, they had to choose 4 teams, and they were thinking about the Rookie Alliance and the situation with Turbo. So they chose Turbo and Tamara, whatever her name is, I think it's Tamara, to go in as one of the 4. Then Johnny and whatever that chick's name is. So that's 2 teams. Then Horatio and Basic White Girl, that's 3. And then what's that guy's name? The dude that was on Survivor, and his teammate was also in Survivor. I can't remember her name either. Anyways, those people that were associated with Johnny, the first Johnny, and they assumed that they were a part of the whole Rookie Alliance that chose to send in the vets. So they send those guys in, and of course Turbo and Tamara. It was kind of ridiculous, but hey, whatever. All right, so there was a bunch of arguments, a bunch of dramatic stuff. So we get to the challenge, and it's called Memory Lane. We get to the we get to the elimination. For the elimination, there's a stupid little setup where the 4 teams go in, and then the winners get to choose which team is definitely going to compete. So they chose Turbo and Tamara. They're definitely going to compete. And the other 3 have to pick up daggers out of a rock to decide which one of them are going to go in. So the first team to choose was Horatio and Basic White Girl. They pull out a dagger. It was blank. The second one was Johnny and whatever that chick's name is. They pull out a dagger, and it was blank too. It's stupid because they saw the last elimination of how that worked. And for some reason, they went down the line with the daggers. The safe dagger was in the same spot as it was with the last time it was there. But for some reason, when they get to choose, Horatio, he literally chose the dagger right in front of him. Like they're lined up, and there's 3 daggers right in front of them. Instead of choosing the third one, like the safe dagger was in the last time, chose the one right in front of him, not safe. Johnny, right in front of him, not safe. So, which leaves freaking whatever the other group name is, they got the safe dagger, and they chose to save Johnny and whatever her name is. So Horatio and Basic White Girl now has to compete against Turbo and Tamara. All right. So so the elimination is called Memory Lane, and it's basically let's see if I can get an image of it. All right, so it looks like this. So they have a platform, and there's different symbols underneath these panels. So they have to flip over these panels in a row. So they have to flip over 2 panels, and if it match, they leave it up. If it doesn't match, then they have to remember what's the symbol on the platform. So you see here, this one is an infinity symbol. This one is, I believe it's a heart. All right, so they have to remember it, and then let their partner know what it is, and they're going to tag out, and their partner is going to come in and try to flip over panels. All right, so it's just a memory game where you got to switch off in between. This challenge was kind of boring, mainly because, hold on, get a better image of it. It was boring because, as you can see here, the platform is like this, and everyone on the stand over there can literally see what the symbols are, right? So right away, Turbo and his partner is doing well. They're doing well as in they're tagging up more because they're more fit. Horatio is pretty fit, but his partner, Basic White Girl, is very basic, and she gets winded pretty easily. But the problem with this challenge is Turbo made a lot of enemies, and everyone chose to help Horatio and Basic White Girl by telling them what the symbols are, because they can see it. They can see everything, and they can just remember it. And those 2 have to communicate with each other to know what the symbols are, because where they're standing, they can't really see the symbols. So everyone ended up helping Horatio and Basic White Girl, and in the end, Turbo and his partner end up losing because everyone worked together to get rid of him. I guess they're trying to make it a statement of you got to be friendly with people, but it's dumb, because I like the challenge for the challenge part. Like when you make it just a sort of like we're going to send a message sort of thing, and it's just like, it's no longer competing at that point. It's just like, you're just ganging up on somebody. I would prefer if they've just like prevented the other parties from being able to help them. That way, it'll be more dramatic that way, because Turbo would have won if they didn't do that. He would have won, and he could have stayed in the game and you know, he's causing drama if they wanted to make the show more entertaining. And I like that. I like tension. I like that kind of stuff where it's just like where you're forcing people to actually be good, and they can't just, you know, just use their social game to sort of coast through. They have to be good. And if Turbo stayed in, even if he was pissing people off, as long as he's good, they have to send someone that's also good and to take him out. They can't just gang up on him like they just did in that challenge, in that elimination. But it is how it ended up. So until next time.